Now we are talking about the World Cup Group A, and we are starting out with South Korea. South Korea are an incredibly technically gifted team with players like Son, who has waned a little bit with his physical abilities due to age. But as time has gone on, the incredible leadership and technical ability that he possesses is second to none in that South Korean team. Beyond Son in the attack, South Korea are stacked with technical talent like Kang In Lee and Hwang Hee-chan, not to mention Hyung Yoo-ho, who has taken Besiktas by storm this season. In midfield, they have maestros like Jen Kastrop of Gladbach and Song Ho Pike of Birmingham City. Now, don't look at the club that Song Ho Pike is playing in. He is one of the better players in Championship. I'm sure everyone that watches the Championship will recognize the talent of this man. In defense, we will be looking at the imperious figure of Kim Min-jae to marshal that full squad. South Korea are a team that are technically gifted and fearless, and I am sure they are going to give every team in their group a run for their money. And with their loyal and supportive fan base behind them, I think they are going to go far, at least the quarterfinals or a round of 16 place in this tournament. In a group consisting of Mexico, Czechia, South Korea, and South Africa, I am picking South Korea to just peep Mexico to the top position in this group and qualify directly from this group. Finally, in Group A, we are talking about South Africa. Now, Hugo Bross's team play a 4-2-3-1 fluid attacking system, with Teboho Mokoena being the midfield engine running that team, and the attacking linchpin being Lyle Foster of Burnley. If South Africa are to have a successful World Cup, then their captain and goalkeeper Ronwen Williams is going to have a blinder of a tournament. One player to watch in this team is Belebohile Mofokeng of Orlando Pirates. That winger has electric in his boots, and I am excited to see what he is going to do at the biggest stage of them all. I do not see them progressing out of the group. However, they have done well by qualifying for the tournament. A fourth place finish is not something to frown at, but if they perform exceedingly well, they might qualify for the third place if one of the teams in the group fall off in performance. This is the first video talking about one of the host nations, and we're talking about Mexico. Javier Aguirre's men do not bother themselves with endless possession. They play intense football and they get the ball as quickly as possible from back to front whenever they can. Their hybrid 4-3-3, 4-2-3-1 and 4-4-2 system is a joy to behold when it works. Their key man is Raul Jimenez. We all know him from Fulham and Wolves. He's a physical striker that is gifted with the ball at his feet, and also when the ball is coming from the air. You are going to want to keep an eye on the midfield duo of Gilberto Mora and Fidalgo for Mexico's midfield, not to mention Eric Lira being one of their unsung heroes in that defensive midfield position. He is the metronome making things tick for Gilberto Mora and Fidalgo to do their magic up top. With legendary goalkeeper Guillermo Ochoa basically a backup these days, all eyes will be on Raul Rangel of Guadalajara. I personally am predicting a close battle between Mexico and Czechia for the second and third place positions in this team. But I think the home advantage is just going to push and spur Mexico on that little bit more to qualify. Now we have come to Czechia. The role of the underdog comes naturally to this team. They are usually underrated. I mean, look at how they got into the World Cup in the first place. 2 penalty shootouts in the World Cup playoffs against Ireland and Denmark. When I look at this Czechia team, what I see is leadership and experience. I mean, Tomas Suchek has been a rock for them for years now, and he is going to be one of the key figures. We also have the hard-tackling Ladislav Krejci, not to mention unsung heroes like Thomas Holtz, who, while not the most flashy player, is one of those guys that gets the team ticking, capable of playing at both centre-back and defensive midfield, allows the more creative players to shine. Talking about our creative players, let's talk about Pavel Soch, who is going to be expected to create the goals for Patrick Schick in this tournament. The Leverkusen striker has been in the limelight for some time. If Czech Republic are going to have a successful tournament, then a lot is going to be riding on his shoulders. It has to be said that Matej Kovar has had a very good season with PSV over in Netherlands. In Kovar, they have a reliable pair of hands between the sticks. I think a success for Czechia in this tournament will be getting to the quarterfinals, but personally, I see them dropping out at the round of 16. They are definitely going to get out of this group, but only just, probably through the third place playoff. Tell me what you think. Do you agree with my assessment or not? I want to see it in the comment section. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop a like and a follow. I'm here every day with football news and football updates. Until next time, it's been Kimiya.